Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel JCVR. Today we learn how to interface LCD 16 cross 2 LCD with RPi Pico microcontroller. So just we start here, open the your Pico folder in C drive here and create a folder, new folder, and give the name my LCD. Okay, go inside and create a new folder, give the name build, and second create folder and give the name my LCD. Okay, and go in your Pico examples and copy 7 files here. This get ignore, CMake list, this and this. Okay, first we select this and go my LCD and paste it and go to Pico examples and copy this .bs code and paste it here, control B, yes, here. Now edit CMake list, remove all these files, shift delete, and give this here add subdirectory. So your project name is my LCD, so give this name my LCD, save it and close. Now go to your Pico examples and see here blink and here copy this CMake list and go my LCD and go inside my LCD folder and paste it. Okay, and edit it because here edit it my LCD, my LCD, here edit it. Now save it, control S. Okay, save it. Now open a new text file here. Okay, and open it. Now here we write the code. Now Here we write the code. Now here we first interface which pin is connected to LCD pin is connected to microcontroller. So first we here discuss how to connect LCD with microcontroller. Now you can see this is LED pins and this is RPi Pico Raspberry Pi Pico GPIO pins. Here LCD pin 1, which is VSS, is connected to ground. VDD is connected to source voltage 5 or 3.5 or 3 volt, and V0 is connected to ground, and RS is connected to GPIO 16, RW is connected to GPIO 17, E is connected to pin number just 6, which is connected to GPIO 15, D0 is connected to GPIO 0, and D1 is connected to GPIO 1, D2 is connected to GPIO 2, D3 is connected to GPIO 3, D4 is connected to GPIO 4, and so on. This is D7 is connected to GPIO 7, and A anode is connected to 5 volt or 3.3 or 3.5 volt, and K cathode is connected to ground, which is 15 and 16 pins on LCD pin. Now here we start programming, how to program and how to write the LCD code. So let's start. Here you can see first we include header files stdio.h, pico slash stdlib.h, hardware slash gpio.h, pico slash binary underscore info.h, and last is math.h. Now here I declare some functions like void lcd underscore init lcd command, which we command provide, and lcd underscore data lcd underscore decode, which decode the commands, and lcd underscore string, which is passed. We will pass strings. So now for better utilization, here we can edit something, just like we take GPIO 16 for RS. Now here I take GPIO 8 for RS, GPIO 9 for RW, and GPIO 10 for E. So now it is very, now I create a array of length of 11, which is 0 to 10. Now here you can see we will display first message on line 1 and second message on line 2, because our LCD is 16 cross 2. So first row is display this and second row is display this message. Now you can see create a LCD underscore decode function, which is convert the command in particular bits, which is which can low or high at that particular pin on GPIO. So void lcd underscore decode unsigned char info, and unsigned char take temporary it is take temporary variable in character type, and for int I equal to 0, I less than 8, I plus plus, because we have transferred the data in 8-bit mode on LCD. So Now here you can see I created LCD init function which is initialize all pins. So it is a function GPIO underscore init which is initialize that particular pins on microcontroller, and it is a function built-in function GPIO underscore set underscore dir. It will be direction register set, because when you put this, it will be passes the pin number, and this one is passes for high or as a output, and 0 is passes as a input direction. So GPIO underscore set underscore dir LCD pins, if I want that pin number 25 as a output, so I write 25 comma 1. So here you can see, and next is, now you can see how initialize LCD pins. So here we create a function, we will create a function LCD underscore command and pass that command 0x38. It is a hexadecimal value. So 38 means we take both of rows, and now here you can see that void LCD underscore command, it will take commands and first decode command and put particular pins high or low. So it is a function GPIO underscore put which will be writing 0 or 1 at that particular pins. So you can see here GPIO underscore put LCD pins, just like I want to RS 0 and RW 0 and LCD pins 10 is 1. So here, and here LCD underscore string, we pass this message. Here is a LCD underscore string is a function which will be passed in LCD underscore data function. Here LCD underscore data function here, which will be data converted in particular bits. This you can see here. This is LCD underscore command 80 means first row and first position, and this is a LCD underscore command 0xc0, this is second row first position. If I want to write first row fifth column, we will pass here 0x85, and if we write second row and third position, we will pass 0xc3, because I want to write first row first position and second row first position. So I write LCD underscore command 0x80, and here LCD underscore command 0xc0. We will call here function LCD underscore in it. See here code. Now save it, go in file and save as. Here write in double quotes my LCD dot C. Here it will created file in like source file, it will be created. Save it. Now you can see my LCD C source file, and here is a text file. You can delete. First is shift delete it. Now it is ready for building. Now if you want to build for by CMake, so go in developer command prompt here and type your code. It will be in Visual Studio. Okay, if you want build if you want this folder build and compile in Visual Studio, go, and if you already open another folder, first you close folder here. Now go in open folder, okay, and go where you are save that particular folder. I save in Pico in my LCD folder, so I will open. Okay, okay, it is open. Now go here, select kit. Here you can see no kit selected, so first you select kit. So click here GCC for ARM, so click here. Now go here build. So if I click, all files will be compile and build. So I click here, this is building all files. Now here first select this GCC for ARM and go for build. Click here, it will be compile and build all files. You can see here. Okay, now build finished with exit code 0. So go in your folder where you build folder, local disk C, go Pico folder, my LCD, here go inside build. Now go in my LCD folder. Now you can see my lcd.uf2 file. So first you connect your microcontroller with your computer. So now here you can see this my LCD code is built. So go in your folder where you, yes, here in build folder, go inside and go in my LCD folder, and here you can see my lcd.uf2 file. So click here, and now you should first connect your microcontroller with your computer. So how to connect micro RPi Pico microcontroller to your computer? So it will detect. So first, this is a white boot button. When you connect your computer with your microcontroller, so here you can see this is RPi Pico microcontroller, and this is white boot button. So first you press it, you should press it, and this is your USB cable, and I'm going to connect with my PC. Here you can see RPi RP2H. You can see here on desktop here RPi RP2.h, here RPi RP2H. So go in, click here and select or drag it or copy paste it. So I am drag this file in RPi RP2 folder and copy here. Now you can see this is my LCD is completed. Now this is some issues. Now LCD is perfectly displaying my message. Now you can see LCD display here. It is displaying message 1. It is displaying message 1 on row 1 first position, and message 2 on row second row in first position. Now if you want to build for your program by CMake, so close it. Now if you want to build your C program from your CMake, so go my LCD, this is my program, go inside build and delete all files from here, shift deleted. Okay, yes, it is deleted. I'm going to developer command prompt and go inside my LCD folder. So cd c colon slash pico cd my LCD and cd build. Here give the command cmake -g and make files. Here it is done. Now give the command and make. Here it is done, so I close it. Now you can see I was deleted all files, but it is executed and go inside my LCD. You can see my lcd.uf2 file. So click here and connect your microcontroller with your computer. So I am disconnecting my microcontroller and pressing boot button and connecting. Yes, you can see this. You can see this rpy-rp2h. So I select it and drag this file into rpy-rp2. Yes, here, and copy here. Now this is working. I will show you. Now you can see this is working. Just it is working, displaying first message on first row and second message on second row. Here first you should know about when you building or when you create new project, and if you see in your project some error, first go in build folder and delete all files and recompile or rebuild that project. Okay, thank you very much for watching.